So I'm going to be reading on the house at 201 North Jefferson Street in Milledgeville, Georgia. It's an 8-bedroom home and it has 3 bathrooms. And I think it was built in 1838 is the date I have. So let's just see what we get. Who is in this place? Who is in this place? This home, who is connected? What is the energy that is yet there? I ask my ancestors and the Creator to guide me. What spirits, what energy is in that home, that land? I'm using the Star Tarot. This is at 201 North Jefferson Street in Milledgeville, Georgia. We get the Ace of Swords. And this is about clarity and the truth. It can be harsh, a harsh energy too sometimes. We'll just have to see. There was a lot of anxiety in this household, sleeplessness, feeling trapped. Crying. Somebody, the energy with that sword is like there's a very definite, somebody had, I'm feeling with these 2 cards here, just the need to, like a firm hand, to the point of, I think, of just my way or the highway feeling, which caused a lot of worry and anxiety and anguish. Sleeplessness, nightmares, trauma. Based upon a male, we're getting the Emperor. This would be a husband, father, who may have had some kind of clout in the community, or may have just simply held the keys to being the breadwinner. But there's just such a sense of he's the king here. And what he says goes with that Ace of Swords. And there's no leeway, is what I'm feeling like with that. There's no leeway. It is very strict. It goes as this man says. There was... we have endings here with the world, a completion of a journey. And that crowns him a lifetime, his lifetime. I guess he may have spent it, maybe most of his lifetime in that house, but also we're looking at the lifetime of a husband-father figure. That seems very strict. Harsh, cruel is what I'm also getting, just a feeling when I'm looking at these cards. Hard man. Okay. The Seven of Pentacles. I'm feeling like this is somebody that there's reevaluation, there is a change, but maybe also very concerned with money and finance. I really get a sense of coldness. There could have been had some kind of change of plan that they came up with. And I just feel like this man caused people a great deal of anguish and fear. Intimidating. Oh, on deck. Yeah, again about the money. Very controlling, very greedy person, actually. But I'm feeling like, before I wanted to say, they're so controlling. It's obnoxious. It's like everything. They're crawling up your backside. They're so controlling. It's not just security. It's security to them is controlling everyone else. So I have a sense of he had a fondness for things, materialism, but very dry, very harsh, not getting really warm at all, except for maybe angry, but not like warm in a nice way. Territorial, about the home, about the people, probably the wife, because it looks like he's married. Which kind of goes in line with the greed and the control. Highly defensive, very territorial. Overbearing. The Eight of Pentacles. This is in the environment, might have been a business there. I'm not sure what kind of business they ran, or if there was schooling going on in the environment with learning. I'm not really clear, but there is something about improvement of skills, education maybe, getting better at something. Again, a building up of strength, because it does come in contact with that card. So I'm really feeling a man that's territorial, and who thinks that house is his, and he runs the show. I wonder if people ghost hunt in that place, because that Eight of Pentacles is kind of like going in and doing something over and over again so that you're learning. It's like hands-on. Or whether there was a school at that place maybe at one point within that building. I don't know. Okay. The Knight of Wands. I'm getting someone that's very hot-tempered. Very hot-tempered. Takes action. Is not just defensive, but I think extreme control here. Well, here we have the decision and we have justice. And this is about balance and the law. So this makes me feel like within these cards of being so controlling, being so territorial. Did the law have to step in? Because this is the final card, where there's like looking into this person, this man. Maybe for criminal activity. Death. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's criminal. And this is the goddess Newt, the sky goddess. She covers us. This also is the spirit. I just feel like we're getting deaths, and maybe deaths of a woman, a Queen of Swords. Or it could be a woman looking into a death. This is family card with a 10 of Cups. It's maybe, I feel like this man was so uptight about how they appeared maybe to people, or just because he wanted to be in control of the impression. So that 10 of Cups makes me think he at the very least wanted to give off maybe the appearance of them being happier than they were. Something happened very quickly. And this is also, the 10 of Cups is also an end card, and I think also tremendous amount of emotion and family-like. Something very sudden. I think there's anger. She may have trusted him too much with the that 10 of Cups. But there's deep emotional connection here, and something very, very sudden occurs that's destructive, disruptive. You had the death there, so I'm not feeling very good about that. And there's 3. I don't know if this person, there's something that needs balancing or moderation where 3 people might be concerned. Or there's something about moderating also, maybe drink. Okay, maybe this person had a habit of overindulging. Sorry about that. Maybe this person definitely, I think, needed to moderate their consumption of drink. So this person, I'm getting that sense of maybe alcoholism or something else. Yeah. And that 10 of Cups, maybe excessive, causing a break. Something about needing to moderate and being responsible. Having to own up to your actions, being judged for, well, that makes me feel like possibly abuse here. Yeah. I think he may have caused the death of at least one female. That's what I get there. And I think this man was worse when he drank, or this also might just be organic mental health issue. It could be that and the use of substance. There's something, if he did harm people, the 9 of Wands can be like he could have been somebody that tended to go for the neck, the head, but also just in general. That can also be verbal, like tearing people down. But we've got some bullying energy going on here, and a great deal of heaviness, violence. I'm feeling like this guy was too ready to misdirect his anger. I feel like a great deal of resentment in this man. And bear-like, I think he may have been very strong physically. But there is a heaviness upon his soul and a judgment about his behavior. And I think the law actually, maybe he got in trouble with the law for doing something to secure money. His greed certainly stands out, and there's a death of a woman that I think he's responsible for. Him don't feel like he cares. He just is so cold. Yeah, I'm getting something. I feel like there's excess violence, excess maybe drink, or just here that causes suffering for other people, mental anguish and suffering, and someone else to be, I think, like picked on. I do. The Prince of Wands, that could be a child. King of Pentacles, this could be the father figure, because I do feel like he's fond of the material realm. And I don't know. I get a child here, and I'm showing an adult. I think that could be the father. The Chariot, some sense of success. Can be movement. And a delay, or a delay of movement, a delay of victory. There's something, a different perspective about his actions. What is this? A delay in the success he was seeking. I feel like this man may have tried to move or leave. Maybe there's a child involved. Did he try to take a child with him? Or there's some kind of delay? I'm not clear on that. We get the Five of Pentacles. So we're dealing with physical decline and mental decline. I'm feeling like this man caused these things and caused people to feel like nobody wanted them. Maybe even he may have left them outside somewhere. I don't know. I just get a sense of cruelty and coldness, and somebody like who would like to punish people, very strict with that Ace of Swords. I mean, like, and with that I'm also getting like malicious, harsh words coming to mind. Yeah, there's like, would he throw people out? What was this? Violence. Did he go on the run? Weaving confusion. Also, again, is this man someone that ingests or took substances? Or was this just the mental activity to try to gaslight or confuse? We get the Fool and the Six of Wands. I feel like, again, there's this sense of, I won. There's a childishness with him. And he likes to take big risks. I don't know if he had a gambling problem by chance or that kind of addictive nature. Wouldn't surprise me. Especially like food maybe and like nice drink or something like that. This guy felt like he was the king, you know. GD, you know. GD it. And I just would not want to be around someone like this. This is awful. Ugh. I just get a sense of somebody that would tell you what to do and was just so controlling, and I think created a living hell for people that were having to put up with him. And the Fool can also be a child. But that Six of Wands is usually winning a battle, some sort of, you know, I don't know. Was there some contention where a child was concerned? But this is a personality that has a like of risk and flirting with danger. This is the second time I've gotten like a sense of possibly a child here. Yeah, there's neglect. They are neglectful. They may have abandoned people, moved on. Something was exposed, though, about their neglect or negligence. So that's interesting. Beginnings. Oh, wrong deck. To keep doing that. The Three of Wands. I think looking into this case deeper, we're getting extremes or instability. I think of this man. I think people begin to find out more later. There was betrayal. I think I feel like, of his family. I think he was just cruel. I think he caused a lot of misery within them. And restriction, controlling, wouldn't let them go places. It feels very confining. It's just like, ugh, trapped. Again, a sense of being trapped with this kook. Someone that has, anyone that lived with him, I'd say, had to endure a great deal. Especially women, wives, mothers, the abused. He may have had some money, but he would be very watchful of it. And he didn't want these women leaving him. Also, going on to have a better life somewhere else or have more freedom. He did not want people to have freedom. He wanted it to be like a regiment, it seems like, with that. I just don't like this character. Oh, look, King of Swords. Ooh, Knight of Swords. Very quick. I just get such a sense that this man would fly into a temper and I think knock the living crap out of people. Just could snap. There may have been something he is responsible for another male. There's some deceit there with him and another male. So, again, we get the issue of money, maybe needing and asking for a loan or help. For what is this, peace of mind, or is this somebody being buried, inheritance or something? There's a transition. Well, it could be just asking for a loan so that for help to move on. I'm not quite clear. So that's, oh, whoa, the devil. That's not good. Somebody was very corrupt and oppressive. And I think also to the public. Just really not good. So that's the kind of the story I'm getting here. A bully, evil, controlling, oppressive. Trying to keep people between worlds, maybe even. I don't think he has, for some reason, fully crossed over because of what he did. I think he's scared too. Because of loved ones. And the secrets. There were secrets where lovers or wives or were concerned. They're real, that the universe knows. I'm getting another woman, adult woman, and it looks like he did something here too. There's some sort of trickery or trying to, again, muddy the waters, make things not so clear. What's this guy up to? Was he killing women for insurance money, or was he just a misogynist? I mean, either way, you're a misogynist, but... Now I get more like, I don't know if this is religious, somebody that's religious, or a detective, or somebody looking into this. What is that? Maybe getting married again? Another woman? That's a marriage card too. And we have manipulation, possibly with a child or around money and a child. I just feel like this guy had a really snap temper, just like vicious, fast, and just emotion outpouring here. Looks like I just get a vision of this guy shouting at people and reducing them in a variety of ways, not just physically, which is bad enough, but just a barrage from this person. There may have been, we're looking at, I think, decisions and wanting to expand relationships, something about relationships, I think, and violence in relationships, or where there's a lot of intensity. Very intense. He may have thought of himself as passionate, but these decisions regarding people that got caught up in relationships with him, there's something, he did not care. He was not connected. I feel like there was a woman that was very heartbroken here. He had no love for her. And she really would be the sort that would have, needed that affection. There's just coldness on the part of... I don't know if people... This looks like searching or sharing wisdom or stories. Did he go on the run? I don't know. Change of what her fate was. I think somehow people may have come to know that story. I also think this guy, did he go on the run with that hermit? I'm not sure. But there's like an end cycle. Maybe he became a hermit and maybe passed away as one. And may have been traveling around. I don't know. Did he try to avoid getting in trouble for, I see those deaths of at least one woman. I think maybe two. Yeah. Reflecting on the deaths of people. This is mourning and grieving and loss. And this is a younger person that's really taking this in. Or this could be him looking at this from an emotional perspective, maybe even on the other side. Not sure. But this gets brought up. This is violence against maybe a child or vulnerable people that are kind, that are sweet, didn't do anything to deserve it. The family. I think we have a male abuser here of his family. And I wonder how many children he had. There's something about a female that was, again, maybe his child, the past, an adult. I wonder if one of them made it to adulthood. I'm not sure. Collaboration and learning. I feel like there was someone here learning about the past. It could have been somebody that was related. I'm not sure. In an extended way. Working on studying this case. That's what I get, you guys. I think it's fascinating. And it could also be people studying the past. Oh, last card in the deck. The Two of Swords. So this makes me feel like there's a lot that goes on within. On the outside, it may look like a very beautiful, as it is looking, a very beautiful place. But there's a lot that I think isn't known, that won't be known, despite people trying to find out. I think it may have, some of it may have gone with the people. It just feels like something's blocked or someone's wanting to learn something. So that's what I'm getting. I hope you guys enjoyed this creepy places of Jefferson Street in Milledgeville, Georgia. Again, it was a home that was built in 1838. And I thank Hemp Lily for the suggestion. And I hope you guys had a great weekend. Thumbs up if you like this content. And please share with like-minded individuals, and I will see you in the next video.